Hey everyone, welcome back to your weekly market outlook. This is for the 17th of November 2025. Let's get this started with last week's numbers. And we actually don't have a lot. Obviously, the US government shutdown was still happening, was still ongoing until pretty much close to the end of the week before they reopened. So, no US data from last week. And if we take a look at what we have here, obviously, the Australian employment numbers here, slightly an improvement on the unemployment rate, and that's pretty much it. This week it's going to be a huge one because obviously with the US reopening, we are going to get our labor numbers finally after 2 months. And as you can see here, there are no forecasts, there are no consensus on this one here. All we have is the previous data. And the reason for that is because of that shutdown, we actually don't have anything to tally up to get our consensus for the upcoming data. And obviously the data vacuum, it's obviously 40 days. We are basically missing out on 2 months worth of data. So again, no forecast here. So it's going to be a pretty volatile market. We do expect the numbers here to be a little bit of a hit. So expect a potentially lower labor numbers here, but that's all we can say here. But other than that, we are missing out on that 40 plus days of government shutdown in the US. So not a lot to see here. And other than that, we are going to get our PMI numbers here. Probably not as important considering we are pretty much close to the end of the year. All right, let's just jump in straight onto the technicals. So we have the Aussie here a little bit flat. This one here just hanging on to that 65 cents level here. We do expect this one to potentially progress a little bit lower. So we are expecting a move closer towards 64 cents. Similar situation with the euro here. We did see that pullback last week, but again, where it got rejected on Thursday and Friday, and considering the open that we have here on Monday, we do expect the bearish order block that was previously there. That's still going to cap further progress in the market. Price is already below the Ichimoku Cloud. RSI is about to turn. Stochastics, it's also pretty high up there considering the price movement here. We're not seeing a new high, but the Stochastics is gaining a higher high. Might be a potential for a hidden bearish divergence developing on the Euro USD. A similar situation with the sterling here. The broken support, the blue box that you see there, price is unable to move back up above that level there. So again, any move back below 131 at this point in time, that's going to trigger further sell-off on the sterling here. So I think the anticipation for the market on that labor number is something that could potentially strengthen the US dollar. So this is reflected on the technicals. We can see that movement on the Aussie, the euro as well, so as the sterling here. And last we have the dollar Japanese yen. 9 months low on the dollar Japanese yen here, just very close to 155 right now, pretty much approaching that 156 target that we are talking about on the dollar yen. So we do anticipate maybe the Japanese government, the Ministry of Finance in Japan, to potentially step in or at least do some sort of verbal intervention when price gets closer to 156. But the current trajectory on this one here, we're not seeing this one weaken anytime soon. I think we're still going to see a lot of traders picking price up where it is and lift it up above 155 towards 156, potentially even towards 157. But again, the key level that we are eyeing for as a major resistance, that's going to be at 156. All right, so with that, pretty much it is going to be a crazy week here. A lot of volatility is to be expected. We just don't have that consensus on the labor numbers from the US. So this is going to be a surprise pretty much for all traders this week. So with that, good luck to your trades, and I'll see you soon.